ఆ చిన్నారి వయసు 8 ఏళ్లే. సహజంగా ఈ వయసులో తోటి పిల్లలతో ఆడుకోవడం, రోజు స్కూల్కి వెళ్లి చదువుకోవడం, ఇంటి దగ్గర హోంవర్క్ చేసుకోవడం జరుగుతుంది. కానీ మనం చెప్పుకోబోయే చిన్నారి మాత్రం అలా కాదు. ఇప్పటి వరకు అసలు స్కూల్కే వెళ్ళలేదు. అలా అని ఆ సమయాన్ని వృధా చేయలేదు. కనిపెట్టే పుస్తకాలను చదివేసింది. నిజానికి ఆ పుస్తకాలకు పాపకు సంబంధమే లేదని చెప్పాలి. అవన్నీ ఆమె వయసుకు మించినవి. కానీ పాప చెప్పే వింటే నాలెడ్జ్ టన్నుల్లో ఉందేమో అనిపిస్తుంది. కోవిడ్ లాంటి ప్రమాదకరమైన వైరస్ పై ఇంత చిన్న వయసులోనే మొత్తం స్టడీ చేసినట్టుగా చెప్పేస్తుంది. అంతేకాదు చాలా కష్టమైన సబ్జెక్టులు కూడా ఎంతో ఈజీగా చెప్పేస్తుంది. ఇంతకీ ఎవరా చిన్నారి అనుకుంటున్నారా? ఆమె హైదరాబాద్ చెందిన వండర్ కిడ్, చిన్నారి శాస్త్రవేత్త దీక్షిత. మా ప్రయాణంలో ఎదురైన ఆ చిన్నారి టాలెంట్ ఏంటో మీరు కూడా ఒకసారి చూసేయండి.
Hi Diksha, how are you?
I'm great.
How are you doing?
Nothing much. I'm just staying at home. All I can do is stay at home and look out of the window. And it feels boring. I can't go out and play with my friends. I can't go anywhere. I can't go to the park. I can't go to the mall. I can't go to the amusement park. Nowhere.
Yeah, I know. It's Corona time, right? The whole world is facing the pandemic. It's not just you,
It's
right?
creating havoc.
Yeah, havoc, right. So how are you spending your time?
Uh, I'm doing research. I'm studying and I'm doing research about the coronavirus and I'm studying biology and I'm trying to find a cure to the virus.
Oh, is it? That's very interesting. Can you share some information with us, please?
Of course.
Hi Diksha, how are you?
I'm great.
How are you doing?
Nothing much. I'm just staying at home. All I can do is stay at home and look out of the window. And it feels boring. I can't go out and play with my friends. I can't go anywhere. I can't go to the park. I can't go to the mall. I can't go to the amusement park. Nowhere.
Yeah, I know. It's Corona time, right?
Yes.
The whole world is facing the pandemic. It's not just
it's
you, right?
creating havoc.
Yeah, havoc, right. So how are you spending your time?
I'm doing research. I'm studying and I'm doing research about the coronavirus and I'm studying biology and I'm trying to find a cure to the virus.
Oh, is it? That's very interesting. Can you share some information with us, please?
Of course.
Yeah. Like, do you want to share some information about Corona, where it started and such things?
Okay, let's learn first how it's got its name, COVID-19 or Corona.
Okay.
So, the coronavirus is COVID-19 is actually a short form.
Okay.
So, I'm going to. So CO is short for corona, VI is short for virus, and D is short for disease, and 19 short for 2019.
Okay.
So in full form, it's actually coronavirus disease 2019
Okay.
because it started in 2019. So now let's learn how it's got the name corona.
Mm-hmm.
So when you zoom at the virus in a microscope, when you look at it under a microscope, you'll see that it has tiny spikes on it. They look like little crowns. So in a language called Latin, crown means corona.
Okay.
So it's just like if the moon is చంద్రుడిని లూనా అని పిలుస్తారు లాటిన్లో అలాగే.
Okay, very interesting. So you said you are doing some research on that, right?
Yes.
Can you please share more information with us about corona?
Okay, let's learn.
ఇంకా కొంచెం ఎక్కువ చెప్తావా దాని గురించి?
Okay, let's learn where it's originated from.
Okay.
So the coronavirus has originated from Wuhan, China.
Okay.
So if you're asking how it came to people, then as you know, people in China eat all non-veg stuff. They eat almost anything: running, walking, crawling, swimming, everything.
Flying.
Yeah, flying, everything.
Okay.
So, but then they noticed that a new virus was spreading through the communities, and the victims were having symptoms of pneumonia and flu, common cold, etc.
Okay.
So, they believed that they discovered that it came from the meat they ate.
Okay.
So,
Any meat in particular?
yeah, they believed it came from the bats they ate.
Okay.
The scientists recognized it as that it's a cousin of the SARS-CoV-2 virus.
COVID-2 or corona? SARS coronavirus? SARS and corona?
Yes,
Okay.
SARS-CoV-2 it's called.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay.
So, it is a zoonotic virus,
Okay. What is a zoonotic virus?
zoonotic disease actually.
Okay.
So, a zoonotic virus is a disease that spreads from animals to humans. It's called a spillover.
Spillover. Did you say spillover?
Yes.
Okay.
So, some examples of it are like, okay, some examples are the swine flu, which comes from pigs, the Black Death, which comes from rodents and pigs, and the bird flu, which comes from wild birds, and the coronavirus, as I said, which came from bats.
Okay. So they come from transfer from animals to human.
Yeah, exactly.
So that is called zoonotic, is it?
Yes.
Okay. So do you want to explain the structure of virus to us, please?
ఓకే నేను మీకు బోర్డ్ మీద డ్రా చేసి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను వైరస్ని ఇప్పుడు. దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ ద వైరస్ విల్ లుక్ లైక్ ఇఫ్ యూ కట్ ఇట్ ఇంటూ హాఫ్ అండ్ వ్యూ ఇట్ అండర్ అ మైక్రోస్కోప్. It's going to have this is the envelope protein, and this is the nucleocapsid protein, and this wiggly squiggly thing over here, it's the RNA.
Okay.
Have you ever wondered what's the difference between DNA and RNA?
Could you tell us, please?
Okay.
So this is an RNA virus, is it?
Yes. The coronavirus is RNA virus.
Okay.
So, a DNA is of a double helix.
Okay.
Like this. And, okay, it looks like this. A DNA looks like this with double helix. It's like a twisted ladder. And an RNA looks like this with a monohelix. Like this.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So, this is the difference between DNA and RNA. So
Corona is a RNA virus.
yeah,
Okay.
it's an RNA virus.
Okay, go.
So, this is the H2 receptor, and this is the transmembrane protease serine 2 receptor.
Okay, Diksha, what is ACE2 receptor?
Oh, that's a very interesting question.
Okay.
So, there's a process called protein metabolism going inside our body, and it produces nitrogenous wastes.
Okay.
But it's just like a factory produces waste products. So it's the kidney's job to filter all the nitrogenous waste out. To do this process, దానికి 25% blood flow అవసరము, constant blood flow అవసరము.
Okay.
So కానీ ఒక్కొక్కసారి ఈ గుండెలో లేకపోతే ఆర్టరీ ఈలోనూ ఏమైనా ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చి ఈ ఆర్టరీ నేరో అయిపోతుంది, అంటే ఇలా ఉన్నది ఇలా అయిపోతుంది.
ఓకే.
సో అంటే సరిపడా బ్లడ్ ప్రెషర్ ఉండదు, ఇంకా కిడ్నీ సరిగ్గా చేయలేదు, అది సరిగ్గా ఫిల్టర్ చేయలేదు. అందుకు అది రెనిన్ అని ఒక కెమికల్ని ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తుంది.
Okay. It releases a chemical called renin, is it? Okay.
Yes. సో లివర్ యాంజియోటెన్సినోజన్ అని ఒక ఎంజైమ్ని ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తుంది. రెనిన్ ఇంకా యాంజియోటెన్సిన్ కలిస్తే యాంజియోటెన్సిన్ 1 వస్తుంది.
ఓకే.
సో లంగ్స్ ఏస్ అని ఒక ఎంజైమ్ని ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తాయి, లంగ్స్ కూడా ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తాయి ఎంజైమ్స్.
Can you please give us the full form for ACE?
Okay, of course. It's full form, it's short form for angiotensin converting enzyme.
Okay, good.
ఓకే.
So, if angiotensin 1 and ACE combine, it produces angiotensin 2.
ఓకే.
So, angiotensin 2 affects both the adrenal glands and also the arteries in your hands and legs.
ఓకే.
So, it causes vasoconstriction of the arteries in the arms and legs. And so the adrenal gland produces a hormone called aldosterone.
ఓ.
So the adrenal gland not only produces adrenaline, that the same hormone that makes you run away or fight when you see something, is called flight and fright response.
కరెక్ట్.
It also produces another one called aldosterone.
ఓకే.
So aldosterone helps the kidneys in reabsorption of salt and water and
From the urine.
from the urine. And it causes increase in blood pressure, and so the kidneys work fine.
Good. Thank you.
ఓకే. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Now, can you please tell us how the virus enters the cell?
Well, it takes the help of the furin cleavage and ACE2 receptors. It latches with its protein spike. It latches onto the ACE2 receptor like key in a lock and gets pulled into the cell. It releases its contents and starts replicating.
Okay. Diksha, you said you found a likely solution. So can you share it with us?
Okay, you can use inhibitors. And I thought at well we might use ACE2 inhibitors, but soon I realized it will cause serious health issues. So I soon found that furin inhibitor will be a better option, and it won't cause much health problems. And so that can be used. You can take that. You can inhibit the furin cleavage by using polyarginins through inhalers, just like my mother uses an asthma inhaler.
Okay, so that the medicine directly goes into the lungs, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a very good solution. I hope the scientists would do more research on it. Do you want to do more research on that, Diksha?
I'd love to, and I'd love to help the planet battle with this new and deadly virus, which has still not got a cure.
Okay, and Diksha, can you please maku దీనిని ఇప్పుడు because we don't have a vaccine, right?
Yes.
సో ఇప్పుడు దాన్ని ఎలా ఫేస్ చేయాలి, దాన్ని ఎలా ఆ వైరస్ని మనము ఎలా కట్టడి చేయొచ్చు?
Okay. You can use soap and water. So there are 2 rules to this: getting yourself not infected and not infecting others.
Okay.
So you can wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water. It's a really powerful tool, and since it's slippery, with the mechanical motions of washing, germs, viruses will be ripped away. So you should do it as if you just finished cutting up a chili pepper and next you want to put on your contacts.
Okay.
You'll wash your hands thoroughly so that your eyes won't burn due to it.
Diksha, I have a doubt. Which is better, sanitizer or soap?
Oh, that's a really interesting question.
Okay.
So, to understand which is better, soap or hand sanitizer, we should first learn how either of them works.
Okay.
So, the coronavirus is one of the many viruses whose outer surface is made up of pin-shaped lipid molecules whose heads are attracted to water and tails are repulsed by it.
Okay.
So,
the tails are hydrophobic?
yes, and these heads are hydrophilic.
Okay.
So the heads like water and the tails dislike water. So, okay. So, they form in this thing, the heads are to the outside and tails are to the inside. So it's called the hydrophobic effect. So it's.
Do you want to draw it for us? Do you want to show?
Okay. So it's like this. So it's arranged like this with the heads outside and tails inside.
Okay.
It's called the hydrophobic effect.
Okay.
It's arranged like that because so that the whole thing doesn't go like this. It doesn't go like
So the
this.
tails are not exposed to water.
Yes.
Okay.
So it won't like go into like this. This is when soap comes in handy. 1 drop of soap of any brand contains quadrillions of molecules called amphiphiles, which resemble biological lipids.
Okay.
And similarly, their heads are attracted to water and tails are repulsed by it.
Okay.
So when they come in and they come in contact with the virus, they compete for space in with the lipid molecules. అంటే ఏమన్నా మొత్తం క్రౌడ్ ఉంటే ఇట్లా తోసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోతారు కదా క్లియర్ చేయడానికి స్పేస్ కోసము అలాగా ఇంకా గెలుపుతున్నప్పుడు అవి ఇంకా ఇట్లా అయిపోతుంది అది మొత్తము
ఏది
వైరస్
అరేంజ్మెంటా
ఈ అరేంజ్మెంట్ ఇలా తెరుచుకుపోతుంది గెలుపుతున్నప్పుడు అది
ఓకే ఆ చైన్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది కదా
చైన్ బ్రేక్ అయిపోతుంది
ఓకే
ఇంకా అప్పుడు లోపల ఉన్న అన్ని ఈ ప్రోటీన్స్ ఆర్ఎన్ఏ దాని అంతా చుట్టూ అవి ఒక బబుల్ని ఫామ్ చేస్తాయి అదే నొరగ మీకు వచ్చే నొరగ అదే
ఓకే
ఇంకా దాన్ని నీళ్ళతో కడిగేయండి ఇంకా అన్ని పోతాయి
ఓకే
ఓకే మరి శానిటైజర్ ఎట్లా
this one acts more like a proba, but when you sanitizer it works more like an earthquake. It's like when you take out all the nails and mortar from a house and then hit it with an earthquake. What happens? It crumbles down. మొత్తం కూలిపోతుంది కదా.
అచ్చా ఓకే
వైరస్ కి కూడా అలానే అవుతుంది. సో దాంట్లో హై కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ ఆల్కహాల్ ఇది అది అన్నీ ఉంటాయి కదా ఇంకా దాని మీద వేస్తే అది అన్స్టేబుల్గా అయిపోతుంది మీద వేస్తే అది ఇంకా అప్పుడు అన్స్టేబిలిటీ వల్ల దాని ప్రోటీన్ స్పైక్స్ ఫ్లవర్ పెటల్స్ లాగా ఇట్లా పడిపోయి పోతాయి ఇంకా మొత్తము ఇల్లు లాగా పడిపోతుంది
కూలిపోతుంది
మొత్తం కూలిపోతుంది
ఓకే
దాన్ని ఇలా స్టేబుల్గా ఇలానే ఉంచేది అది ఎఫెక్ట్ పోతుంది ఇంకా ఇది అయిపోతుంది మొత్తము
సో సోప్ అండ్ వాటర్ ఈస్ గుడ్ ఫర్ ఆల్ కైండ్స్ ఆఫ్ వైరస్
నోప్ నాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ
ఓకే
సో many common colds are caused by rhinoviruses.
ఓకే
So they are of a geometric pattern shape and don't have nearly as many weak points in them. And they can't easily pry it apart like with the soap. So it takes a longer time for soap to do it. It takes long time for soap to wash it all off.
ఓకే
So sanitizer but sanitizer can do it.
Okay.
It can be done with a sanitizer and.
So for the other viruses, sanitizer is a better option.
Crumble down. The whole thing will come crashing down.
Okay.
And this time, hand sanitizer will do it.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Just takes a second or two for soap or hand sanitizer to kill the virus. But doctors recommend at least 20 seconds of hand washing. Now, hand sanitizer is more convenient to take it with you if you are on the go, and if you can't carry soap and water with you. So back to the question now. Which is better, soap or hand sanitizer? So the answer is, do what the medical experts and WHO, doctors and other experts say, and to combat with this deadly new disease.
Okay, Diksha, other than soap and water, what else do we need to do?
Well, you should wear a mask.
Okay.
You would always wear a mask, and you should maintain social distancing, which means no handshakes, no hugging, nothing. So, and if you can instead say namaste, you can say namaste. That's much better option.
Okay, and how about the food?
And you should eat nutrient-rich foods, and that will help you, which will help you boost immunity and will keep you healthy.
Diksha, can you be more specific about furin inhibitors?
Well, yes, I think you can use hexadeoxygenil. It might be more effective, but more research has to be done. And I wish I can be part of the research team so that I can work with them and we can create a cure for a good therapy or cure for coronavirus.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, I wish you good luck. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.